Will my house sell quickly? Thinking about selling and you're just not sure how long you'll sit on the market? Watch this video. Hi there, I'm Kern, the singing realtor. Welcome home! And this is my channel, Des Moines Area Homes. If you want to know about Des Moines real estate on a regular basis, subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Will your house sell quickly? Define quickly. Okay, Jesse, I'm the seller. You might sell 40, 50 homes a year, whatever it is, but I've lived in the neighborhood. I sell a house once every 5 to 14 years, so I know better than you. And let's just put aside that you think the house is overpriced. So what if it's overpriced? We can overcome that with appropriate marketing. Let's have the Goodyear blimp fly overhead with our price. We'll get girls in bikinis out on the sidewalk and dancing bears. And I know we can overcome that high price with appropriate marketing. I mean, who can refuse girls in bikinis? I meant dancing bears. I meant dancing bears. So if you're like a high-end luxury property in any market, it's going to take longer because there's fewer buyers. If you're here in the Des Moines, Iowa area and your price is going to be under our median, which median meaning the one in the middle, which right now is about $255,000 when I checked a couple days ago. If you're under the median, you're going to sell faster because there's more buyers for that. Inventory and competition might be less, but you're going to have more buyers and you're likely going to sell faster if you price it right. Because let's keep it real. In a seller's market, overpriced houses still don't sell. So the best way to sell your house quickly or in a time frame that suits you really is to price it right. 80% of marketing a property is really the price. The other 20% is the condition and perhaps some staging. But 80%, think about that. A buyer's got to see the value of what your property offers and the money you're asking for it. Let's think about it this way. Most people have bought a car or they will at some point. If you go to the first dealership and they've got the make and model that you want, it's a good price, and it's the base model, you're like, this could work. I like this car. But I'm a good shopper and I've got to check out what other dealerships are offering. Go over to the other dealership. They've got the same make and model, except this one is the high end. So it's like the luxury upgraded version of the same car at the first dealership. The kicker is it's the same price as the base model at the first dealership. Which one is the better deal? Well, obviously, the upgraded version at the second dealership is a better value. It's more for less. You're getting more for your money. Well, let's say you're kind of a practical person and you're like, more bells and whistles on a car means more time in the mechanic shop when those things break down. Let's keep it real. How many of you have had that sunroof that's stuck on a rainy day? Anyway, so what would you do? Let's say you want to buy the car at the first dealership, the base model. What would you expect the first dealership to do? That's right, you would expect them to lower the price. Buying a house is just like that. If the buyer sees the house down the street offers more for the money, it's likely going to sell sooner. They're going to want to buy that one first over yours because it's just simply a better deal. Now, how do you know if you are priced right? I like to use statistics from the National Association of Realtors. Number one, if we go 2 weeks, no showings, the market's speaking to us, we're overpriced. Or if we have 10 showings, like 10 buyers come through the house and no one writes us an offer. As your listing agent, I'm like, yeah, we need to talk about the price. I'm willing to test the market as a listing agent because you never know. The market's always shifting and changing. But if we go 10 showings, no offers, those first 3 weeks, that's the best time to get an offer. If we're not getting any bites, and our feedback is overpriced, and we've been on the market a week, we should look at making a change sooner rather than later. Other factors to consider is what's your average days on market, especially for your niche, your part of town, your price point. What's the average days on market? Is it, well, this past spring, 2021, houses were selling in hours, not days. Right now in the fall, this is October 6th, houses are sitting on the market for 10, 11 days or more, some over a month. It's a different market, it's a different season. So you gotta look at what is the average days on market now at the time that you're actually hitting the market. And that'll give you an idea of what to expect. Again, you can always flash sell it if you're motivated and you gotta get out. Or if you're willing to wait and test the market, see how much money you can get, you might start at a higher price. Lastly, an advanced concept. Don't talk about it much because it's a little more harder to understand. It's called API, Absorption Pricing Index. So it's the theory that if we have so many houses on the market and nothing new comes on the market, how long will it take the market to absorb, hence the name Absorption Pricing Index? How long will it take the market to absorb the current inventory? So just for easy numbers, let's say there's 10 houses on the market within a certain niche, price point, part of town. And let's say, 2 sell a month. Well, how many months is that going to take? 10 divided by 2, that's going to take 5 months for that market to absorb the inventory. So 5 months on market, that's a balanced market pretty much. Now, if 4 houses are selling a month, 10 divided by 4, that's a little over 2 months, that's a seller's market. And honestly, in the spring, in the past few years, 10 houses on the market, 8 might sell in a month or 10. So it really just depends on the market, the seasonality. So anyway, Absorption Pricing Index is how many months will it take the current market to absorb the current inventory, assuming nothing else comes on the market. If it's 1, 2, or 3 months, that's seller's market. 4 to 5 months, that's a balanced market. 6, 7, 8 months for the inventory to be absorbed by the current market, that's a buyer's market. We haven't seen that in a while. However, at some point the pendulum will swing. I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it useful. Want more information about selling your house? Check out my video, The 3 Types of Listing Agents. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, make a comment or suggestion, and give a like. Have a blessed day. Was that being recorded? I meant dancing bears.